Hello viewers, 4DIYers here with another tutorial video for everyone. In this particular video here I'll be doing a demonstration on how to make a cardboard gasket. Don't forget to check out my website at www.4diyers.com or click on a link in the description below. Be sure to also check out my other social media pages such as Google+, Twitter, Facebook, and recently created Instagram profile. The type of cardboard that can be used for this particular gasket is a flatboard, cardboard, or paperboard. In the past, I've used this technique on throttle bodies, intake manifolds, carburetors, valve covers, etc. This type of gasket cannot be used in a high heat application such as between the block and head and on exhaust components. Here I'll be making new gaskets for my snowblower, for between the carburetor and intake manifold and between the intake manifold and block. This flatboard cardboard or paperboard that I referred to earlier is typically found on cereal boxes, snack packaging, or what I'm using here is from an auto parts packaging. Considering I'm working with a smaller object, I'll be using a slightly different method to cut the gasket out. But if you are working with larger objects, you can hammer out the edges with a ball peen hammer. Hopefully I'll be able to show you that version in the future. First, apply a small amount of oil with your finger on the surface we are copying. Here I'll be using an intake manifold. Now stamp the surface onto the cardboard, typically on the inside face of the cardboard where there is no shiny printed surface as it transfers better. Leave it there for a moment, apply medium pressure, then remove. Now you can see there's an outline of the surface. If you let it sit for a moment longer, the oil will soak into the material a little more, allowing the outline to be a little darker and easier to see. Using a razor knife, cut the outer edge and inner edges of the gasket. Be sure to use a sharp knife, otherwise the cardboard will drag and create a rough edge. As for the bolt holes, we can cut those using a nut and bolt to the appropriate size. Place the nut below the hole where it should be, then place the bolt on the top and hammer it down. You may need to rotate the bolt ever so slightly around the edge of the hole to help cut the cardboard. Once you've cut one, if possible, install the gasket onto the object and insert a bolt through to align it into place. Then proceed to punch out the next hole in place. This ensures that everything is aligned properly and we won't have any binding issues with the new gasket. When installing the new gasket, you can apply gasket sealant, but it isn't necessary. Ensure that both sides of the gasket sealing surface are smooth. And finally, bolt everything back up together. This concludes the rest of my tutorial video. If you have any comments or questions, please don't hesitate to post them below. Also, please subscribe to my channel and like my video. Thank you for watching.